I don't think anyone could have guessed such a tragedy would break out. In the beginning, before the lockdown happened, I was living in Maynooth with my 4 housemates. I would rarely visit home as I was always in college or working on assignment. Before the lockdown began, before college closed, I stayed the night at my boyfriend's house. At the time, I didn't think anything of it. It was just another night. The next day, college closed and the lockdown began. I couldn't go home. I didn't want to risk putting my family in danger. Whether I did or did not have the virus, I decided it would be best to stay where I was. I felt unsafe taking public transport or leaving the house. His parents were kind enough to let me stay, and I really can't thank them enough for allowing me to stay during this pandemic. My landlady in Maynooth was very kind. She understood the circumstances and told me that everyone did not have to pay rent. But there was no way we were able to collect our things and move out. As laws got strict and penalties came into place, it became more challenging to gather our belongings. There was nothing we could do. Not seeing my family is tough. I would constantly worry about them. Even though they would assure me everything was okay, I still felt uneasy. As weeks went by and more time was added to the lockdown, the harder it became. I miss going out. I miss seeing my family. I miss my dog. I would constantly ask my parents, "How's Rex?" I did not always get the reply I was hoping for. He was struggling in his old age. It is difficult to cope in isolation knowing my dog of 13 years has fallen ill. I worry about not being there during his last breaths. The world has become bare. As wildlife roams cities, nature begins to restore itself. Playgrounds are unused, giving us a sense of abandonment. With many negatives of this pandemic, there are positives. Everything is still unknown, but could this virus be a blessing in disguise?